When I lay the table up in the morning, I always put a menu out. I put 2 menus out usually. I never ask guests the night before what they want for breakfast. It's something I particularly dislike. If I haven't been out for supper, I don't know quite what I'm going to feel like in the morning. So I do say that everything is cooked from fresh. And the menus will be showing whatever's on the meals that I'm doing that day. But it also lists all my suppliers. And people read it, they are interested in it. The apple juice we serve here gets loads of comments. The reason for it is because it's freshly pressed. It's from our own apples. I put the apples in the freezer, and when I need apple juice, I just take a bag out, thaw them out, roughly chop them, and then I pop them into a press. So I just wind the handle and the juice comes out the bottom. So it is purely fresh, pure apple juice. It's had nothing done to it. It's just literally pushed out of the apple. So I think it's important to have a range of foods. I can cater for vegetarian anytime. There are always vegetarian options on, and I'm quite happy to cater for other diets if I know in advance, so I can work out what I need to do, what I need to buy. I think it's a really important thing to know who your clients are and what they want. And so I've developed my clientele towards families because we have the facilities here, but also towards the food side of it. You know, I have an advantage. We are on a farm, we do produce a lot. We have friends nearby that also produce for us, or they produce, but we just use their goods as well. And so food has always been a very strong selling point. Quality generally means you've got a good flavour. And anything which is local is faster from field to plate, and so has more of that flavour in it. You know, the shorter the journey, the better the flavour. I basically manage all the kitchen, and I put a lot of food out on the sideboard so that people will have the choice of fruit juice, fresh fruit salads, or it could be fruit compotes, because I freeze a lot of our own produce to bring out in the winter time so we still have fresher fruit. I also make little individual cocktails with poached fruit and honey yogurt and granola. They have bread here and the toasters here, so they can make their own toast. Which is a particular thing to obviously different people. The other thing to remember actually is that a lot of overseas visitors eat their breakfast in a different way to the order in which we would have it. Now in this country we would normally have the fruit and then the cooked breakfast and then the toast and jam, whereas the overseas visitors will want the cooked breakfast first and then we'll have the fruit afterwards, or the cereal or anything else. So when they're here, the important thing is to get the order in quick and get going quick, because you haven't got that time where they're thinking about having other things. The key factors in a good breakfast are, first of all, quality of food. That goes without saying. If you haven't got the quality of the food, the rest of the breakfast is going to fall down. So that's the most important thing. And then being able to cook it really well and to serve it so it looks appetising and people just go, wow.